Well, look at this woman, she surely gives off a sense of discomfort. I was thrilled by the fourth episode of Outlander Season 7, and I know you were too. I got to see the most uncomfortable kiss ever, which, by the way, was hilarious, and I got to see Denzel and Rachel Hunter for the first time. Sincerely, I had assumed they would show up in episode 5, but I really like the way the plot is developing. Although Claire and Jamie did show up in a few significant circumstances, this episode felt different because they weren't really the focus of the narrative. This is true even though Jamie and Claire's passages are always my favorites. Despite the fact that she seems to have grown excessively during the past 2 years, Mandy has changed. Despite the fact that Bree and Roger are renovating the house and camped out in front of Lallybroch, the job hasn't been finished for the past 2 years, and they need money, which they usually lack. Bree's insistence that Jimmy go through childhood before gazing back in time is unrealistic. She is right in saying they need money for the restoration as well, but how long will it take? I shouted again at my computer, she should ask Jimmy about the Spaniard's cave, and he would be able to tell her where the money is. Bree and Roger will be discussed again shortly, but first I need to talk about another scenario that caught my attention in the episode's trailer. When Tom and Claire first met, I anticipated that they would be taken aback, but I did not anticipate the man to simply kiss Claire on the lips in that manner. It was plainly awkward and creepy, had a long, passionate quality, but it also had a humorous aspect. I was accurate to guess that Tom would write the newspaper obituary. The man's refusal to let Claire's death pass undetected has distinct ramifications than the fact that Roger and Bree are unaware that Tom wrote the obituary. They persevere in the notion that by telling Jamie and Claire about the fire, they altered history even though the obituary was false from the beginning because Claire and Amy were never going to perish in the fire. Therefore, Bree and Roger either changed history or only influenced how it was written. If you understand what I mean, Jamie also laughed at the kiss and showed his envy in his own unique way. That Jamie would take part in the conflict and that Claire will join him as a medical expert should also come as no surprise. Young Ian too will make a unique contribution by contacting an Indian clan to find them. Tom Christie is so damn romantic even though his remarks are a little sexist since I know he has good intentions. I wonder if I'll ever see something like William did when a fellow trooper almost set a woman on fire in front of everyone. As a reward for his bravery, he was given a clandestine mission right away, but would it take him far from the conflict? He should continue fighting since he is an earl. William is very odd to see because of his accent and movements, which strongly resemble those of Lord John and Jamie. The tragic turn of circumstances made a couple beautiful scenes between young Ian and William conceivable. Right away, the two got along well, and their scenes were hilarious. Then Denzel and Rachel Hunter, two siblings from Great Dismal, helped William tend to his wound. Here, two things happened. The first thing I saw was the young Ian and Rachel had a great deal of tension. Finding it wasn't tough. Second, I noticed that Denzel and Rachel Hunter were attending to William's injury. I'm happy for Bree, even though I'm sure she'll face many challenges working in a field that is currently dominated by men. Roger's comment won't be discussed because it is irrelevant. Bree started a new job at a sexist company in a sexist time. In essence, she persuaded the boss to hire her. It wasn't too difficult. She demonstrated her knowledge and skill in engineering. I don't even know when Bree graduated with her engineering degree. Comment below with your opinions on the fourth episode of Outlander Season 7. How did it go? Are you opposed to it? Did you laugh along with me at the casino? Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video if you want to see more like it. The video will come to a close with Jamie and Claire marching in favor of war, much like how the episode does. Episode 5 will undoubtedly feature fight scenes until then.